What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Apocalyptica. Yes, indeed. Apocalyptica fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-boobidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Socrates 1775, and Socrates wanted to see me react to the song by Apocalyptica. They're putting their spin on the Sepultera song, Inquisition Symphony. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wow, are you kidding me? I have heard this song before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Apocalyptica, surprise, surprise, and the video has 22,492 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Apocalyptica, Inquisition Symphony, Paul and Rock Festival 2016. Cute. I see what they did there. I gotcha. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Are you ready for metal? Are you ready for fucking metal? Yeah, that's the way to go.
everything's just kind of blending together. Like, I see three guys playing cello. I do. But unfortunately, maybe it's because they're in an outdoor setting, but they all have pickups. I see they all have the bridge pickups. I used to have one of those when I had my upright bass before I sold it. They work really well, and I'm really kind of surprised that I'm not hearing any differentiation between the three. I mean, I hear slight differentiations, but for the most part, it all just sounds like one, and that's unfortunate. It is. The drum, I hate to say this too, the drums are kind of drowning them out. They need to be brought up in the mix a bit. Maybe turn on the monitor so it doesn't feed, and turn them up in the house, because I'm having a bit of a hard time hearing the cellos. I've never even heard the original version of the song, the Sepultera song. I have never heard the song before, so I don't know how accurate this is to the original. I'm going to make some assumptions here, because from what I've seen and heard of Apocalyptica in the past, I know they're consummate musicians, and they're all very talented musicians, and I'm willing to bet they're pretty much sticking to the format of the original song. I'll bet you they're not really taking too many variations, probably none. I'm willing to bet they're trying to play the song note for note. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a fan of the song. I mean, I like what they're doing. I like how they're playing. I like the aggressiveness of their playing style. But I just don't know if I'm a fan of this song. Like, ugh. I've never been much of a Sepultera fan, if I'm being honest. I mean, there's a couple of songs I've heard from them that I liked, but for the most part, the songs I have heard from them, I've not been a big fan of. So I don't know. I don't know about this. Let's keep going here. Nah. Nothing against them. Like, what they were doing was great, but the song itself, just the song alone, just, nah. Nah, not my jam. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Apocalyptica with their rendition of the Sepultera song, Inquisition Symphony. This was a request from Socrates, 1775. Okay, let's just get to it. Let's try to make this quick today. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give that an 8.3. Yep. 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I did not like the song. I really didn't. I thought the song was borderline horrible. Now, that is nothing, and I want to make this very clear. That is nothing against Apocalyptica, okay? I've never heard the original song before, but I know Apocalyptica are very tenacious when it comes to playing covers and their ability to play the songs accurately. Even though they're playing it on cellos, they're going to take the notation and play it accurately. And from what I could hear in the notation, I did not enjoy what I heard. It's nothing against them. As there, believe it or not, I blame Sepultera for that. That is a mess of a song. Did not like that at all. Since I didn't like it, a lot of people are scratching their heads right now going, then why did you give this an 8.3? Because this is a cover, and I don't blame Apocalyptica for what Sepultera did. You know, that's not Apocalyptica's fault. That is 100% Sepultera's fault for writing a horrible song. Now, I do question Apocalyptica's judgment in picking that song when there are many other songs from Sepultera they could have done, or from any other metal band. So I do hold Apocalyptica accountable to some extent, but not from a songwriting standpoint. More of a judgment call. But I question their judgment. I question their good taste. I kind of question their sanity for picking that song. But as far as what we saw on stage and what we heard on stage, what we heard, from what I could hear on the stage, was really good. The mix was not the best, if I'm being honest. There were times where all three cellos kind of blended together. Like, it sounded like one cello. And when that would happen, I'd be like, okay, well, I hear one, but I see three playing. That's a problem within the mix. That's an FOH issue more than anything else. So again, do I blame Apocalyptica for that? No, I don't blame Apocalyptica for that 100%. That really is more whoever's running the FOH board. But here's the thing. The FOH board is being run by somebody in their crew, right? So do I hold them accountable? A little bit. I will say this. I mean, it was clean. It was definitely clean. It didn't sound muddy. It didn't sound incorrect. Everything sounded... Now, granted, I don't know the original song, but from what I heard, everything sounded right. I guess everything sounded right. Here's the thing. I didn't hear anything that stuck out like a sore thumb. I didn't hear anything that stuck out and went, oh, what the hell was that? No, everything they played made sense. From a chordal standpoint, from a melodic line standpoint, from a theory standpoint, from a rhythmic standpoint, everything they played sounded like it was correct. Now, I don't know if it was or not, but it sounded like it was. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, knowing the talented musicians that they are, that they played this correctly. Okay, so I'm giving them that. On top of that, what a great live performance. I mean, these guys covered all the bases. Let's go down the checklist. Stage presence, check. Yeah, definitely. Stage energy, big check. Yeah, definitely. Stage interaction. Oh yeah, a ton of it. Crowd interaction. Believe it or not, yes, there was. There was a lot of the clapping going on. A lot of, like, I saw them pointing their bows out to the crowd. Interacting with the crowd, yes, that's a big one for me. Showmanship, again, another big check, yeah. Production, listen, when you're playing big festivals like that, quite often you're kind of at the mercy of the festival with what they provide. You know, they will quite often limit other bands with what they're allowed to bring on stage and what they're allowed to use. We didn't really see a whole lot of production in this, so can't really give them that. But you know what? Out of the six requirements I look for in a good live show, production is the least important, unless you are a production-based band, like Rammstein, for example. If you're a production-based band, your production better be off the charts, okay? But Apocalyptica, I've never really known them to be a production-based band. So, production, it's kind of, I wouldn't say unimportant, but kind of a non-factor. So, they covered the other five, the most important five, really well. So, that's what brought them up to the 8.3. If I'm being honest, the live performance, the song itself, I wasn't necessarily a fan of the song, but I heard some really good things happening in there with what they were playing. Now, how accurate was it to the original? I have no clue. But I mean, it sounded clean, so I got to give it to them. And on top of that, they put on a really nice live show. A great live show. And that's why I'm going to give them the great score of an 8.3. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.